Paparazzi House.
Today we will be interacting with a wonderful personality who is Mr. Palniswamy, who has more than 20 years of experience in the media industry. He is a creative director and worked for large organizations including UAE Television in Ajman and Pentamedia Graphics in India. So I welcome Mr. Palniswamy here, and we like to discuss about the power-related issues, and I like to share some of your challenges. How did you face it? And like to share this knowledge to the younger generation. And welcome to the podcast. Very interesting question is like you worked for large organizations, and obviously you might be faced a lot of challenges, especially on the power dynamics related challenges. So we'd like to highlight few of them. So my interesting question is directly is betrayal. So have you ever undergone any such betrayal related issues?
Every organization you work, you face this betrayal. So you should be alert always where you'll be losing. So facing betrayal. So you have to be prepared. You have to keep yourself strong. So every organization I worked, I have faced and I have overcome the issues and I have overcome the challenges. And mostly I will do two things. One is I'll have a strong connection with the higher authorities. And the second one is I will have a good support with my subordinates.
Okay, so these two topics are very important for us. You clearly indicated that you will build a strong connection, so alliance building, right? So that you could able to position yourself on the power game. So, so there are two things here. One is how do you do this, right? Because now you need to understand you cannot go directly to someone who is more powerful and build a relationship like that, right? You need to see their chemistry and see the synergies and see what are the common, thought process, common knowledge sharing, whatever the stuff like. There should be some common ground to connect first. So how do you identify the powerful people and how do you connect with them over a period of time?
There shouldn't be any hesitation whenever you see an opportunity to expose your skills, talents. There should not be any hesitations or wait for someone to come and invite you or select you. Like I always lift my arm first and opt for participating or taking up the challenge or taking up the task. And you should be prepared and you have to prove it by completing the task with good success.
Great. So you mean to say like first to create the visibility, right? So active participation, create visibility so that the top management or maybe the powerful people could able to understand, identify you as an individual. Then that's the starting point you mean to say. On the other side, probably most of the technical people, right? Those are very highly talented people, still not able to connect with the people, not able to recognize, right, from the top management or the powerful people. So one of the juniors, like for example, they might be outperforming on some of these softwares, media related softwares, but might be shy, might be not intent to connect with the powerful people. So how they could able to how they were able to solve this issue, or and what will be losing if they're not connecting with the powerful people? So how to connect with the powerful people at the junior level? So what will be your thoughts on that?
There are two ways of connecting to the higher authority. One is like for the junior level people, their talents, their skills, they have to expose or make it appear or present it directly by themselves to the higher authority. That is one method. The other one is they will expect somebody to point out, find out, and appreciate. That's when they come into light. So this is the second method of connecting to the or noticed by the higher authority in the company. Okay. So this is how you make the connections. So all the shying out or this type of low beginner level people, they must have to expose. They have, whether they are shy or not, they have to show their talent. They have to show their expertise. I am an expert in this part. I am good at it. I'm better than others. So there will be a hidden competitive thought in each and every team member. Actually, it will not be expressed, but when in the work, they will show. So that is more important.
So you said in the work they will show. It means though you are adding value, still they feel if you put them little down because of the work efficiency, they will get they may be feeling bad about it, or they might be criticized. Like they don't accept the criticism, right? So again, one side this is a kind of a challenges you have, and the other side you need to build your connection to the top management or the powerful people. So there are ways to handle it. So did you face any issues though you connected to the powerful people, right? There is a lack of information, or maybe something you're not been informed, or the whole process of the whole the project, where you have committed yourself in many ways, right? Resource wise, and maybe sometimes we put we are the authorized person for certain designation, certain decisions, and certain project completions, and even sometimes the some sensitive information sharings and stuff like. So did you feel any did you undergone any such issues where though you have connections with the top management, but still it doesn't help you much on that? Is there anything which you would like to share your experience to the younger generation?
Yes. In many situations, I have faced this. When I was working for the film production company, I was the project head of one particular film. So the total value, project reports, everything has been signed by me. So using this, the top management people, they got loans to manage the finance and to pay the salaries and all, or the expenses of the production team. When they have done this one, the company did not repay the loan and it goes into legal issues at that time. I was alerted by one of my colleague in this, your name also will be getting into this one. So it's better to avoid this. The only solution is you quit the job and find a better place. I gave some time to think it over, and I don't want to get into a problem, or I don't want to face the punishment or kind of harassment because of the mistake what I didn't do. Okay, it's a mistake done by others. So I decided, okay, strongly I decided, okay, I will quit.
So this you said one of your colleague informed you about the situation and advised you properly. So this colleague is a powerful person or a subordinate, or maybe your peer group, like same level of you.
No, actually, he's not a powerful person. He was in the accounts department, and he knows these type of things are going down and down and down. And they were informed in the beginning itself, legal issues popping up. So we have to manage with proper documentation and data. Yeah. So eventually, like the project reports, what I have signed, everything, on in which stage it is currently the project is, and how much money is being spent, how much revenue it's going to generate on completion. We have to project an estimate. So I've signed in all these documents as a project head. So definitely I'll be into the legal questioning and.
So the default of the company, the company where you worked, had an issue, but some default. So that indirectly the whole issue has been transferred to you, as because you are the project head, and you are the authorized signatory, and that you had an impact, and you got an alert from one of your colleague, and then eventually did you manage the situation or you left the job?
No, leaving the job was the advisable thing, because managing the situation is not possible because the authority is not in my hands. So I'm not the decision-making person in this case. And I'm not the one who's going to represent the company in the legal front. So just get out of the problem is only quitting the job.
Okay. So here, this is the power-related issues where, so probably the top management might be knowing about the, they could be able to predict what's going to happen next 3 months, 6 months down the line. So you said you need to connect with the top management, at least the powerful people. So sure, you might be having some, like powerful people who might be knowing the situation very well, and they didn't hint you, or they gave you a hint, or they try to avoid the situation because you might be kind of a person who should not get panic, right? They try to avoid it, or they just ignored it. So might be scenarios, or on different I'm seeing different scenarios. So what was the exact thing happened that particular day you felt, oh my god, I signed it, and I got information I need to leave the job. So why my powerful people, where the powerful people gone whom I'm already connected? So what was your mindset of that particular situation?
See, the mindset is I had the confidence about myself, my performance, my experts, my expertise, my skills. Okay. The job is important to me because I was performing quite well in that, and also it was a very interesting subject, which I love to do that job. But because of these power problems and the problems created by the power circle, I don't want to be a victim. So I strongly decided I will get out of this. Number two, there were some support from the higher authorities, the production head and quality control person himself contacted me and said, why you made this decision, why you want to leave, we can manage, you can continue, kind of assurances was given to me. There I don't want to take chances.
Okay. So that's what the power really helps you. So you already connected to them. So they give some backup. Don't worry about it. We will take care of it. But as an individual, considering the family situation, or maybe your career, or your the negative reputation and the legal issues, you don't want to be there. Then you move forward on that. Very interesting, sir. And we'd like to move forward with mentorship. And I remember that one of your company name is Drona Design Academy. So how do you get this name Drona? Drona, I understand it's like more into a it's a like a ancient name where you want to highlight few things about it.
So it is from the great epic Mahabharata. And Dronacharya is the best teacher. He will not compromise. He's a perfectionist, and he has trained all his students with that uncompromised, strict, and he is the best teacher. I will say. So I couldn't think any other person with that kind of determination.
Okay. So you feel, I heard many situations, and I know you for last 10 years, and we worked on a couple of things. So even I am proudly saying that Paparazzi House logo has been designed by you. Thank you so much. And with this understanding, so you mentioned clearly, so he's a very critic mentor, right? He's a guru, he's a critic mentor, and people don't appreciate that, right? So would you like to tell one of his best student who like outperformed whatever he is thinking and the student is performing? So would you like to tell a few things about it, so that probably the importance of the mentor I'm insisting here, because people don't appreciate criticism. If you're telling something about me, Ram, you know what, this you need to change it, I might be understanding, yes, there is a limitation, I need to change it. But suddenly, if somebody is telling, as a human, we may not able to accept it, digest it, or execute it. So, as a critic mentor, Dronacharya, would you like to tell one of his best student and just a small example connected to the power, if you can? That'll be so nice of it.
Yeah. So Dronacharya's best student is Arjuna. Everywhere, he will perfectly perform what Dronacharya thinks, expects immediately. When he gave a test to all the students, he'll say, okay, take the bow and fix the aim. Okay, what do you see? So they'll say, I see a tree. In the tree, one bird is there. Reject. So like this, everybody was rejected because everybody was saying bird, tree, and full environment they were explaining and describing. But when Arjuna came, He asked him only one question, what do you see? He said, eye. So that is where you have to focus. Eye, the bird's eye. He said, what do you see? Eye. Then he said, fire. That fire, the arrow came, the command came only for Arjuna, for others have been rejected. So he does what Dronacharya expects. That is the perfect student.
Great. So, during your career, because of the power issues and stuff like, so I could able to understand you helped a lot of people, so that you be a part of them, and as a mentor, that obviously that you gain a lot of benefits in terms of some inside information or early alerts, red flags. So, would you like to share some thoughts on that?
Yes, see, with all my colleagues, I treat them not even like my co-staff. I treat them like my own friends, closest friends. Like the way you communicate with them, you communicate, you know about their personal issues, you provide solutions to their personal issues. You go out of the way to help make a few changes or give them the right advice and tell them, I do really care for you.
Perfect. So here my interesting question. Though you are carrying your juniors and your peer group and maybe your team and the bigger picture, the ecosystem, sometime we may get betrayed from them as well. Sometimes they're not able to share the information or they're not able to be loyal to us. So the common saying is like you be trustful, like probably you display trust. Don't deviate, right, from that concept of trust. But when you look into others, don't trust easily, right? You should have your checks and balances, so that yes, you believe certain information, but double check it, maybe though it is coming from your trustworthy person. So is there anything you want to highlight to the younger generation? Okay, you mentor them, support them, you go out of your comfort to help others. You might be a solution provider. Sometime probably they might be having a personal issue, they might be lost, family support or friends or even the office colleagues are not, but you are like going out of your comfort zone, though you might be uh, not appreciated by the parents or family, though you go and help others sometime. But is it paying you back? Is it worth to do this?
Yes. See, first thing is trust building. The trust building happens only when you try to understand the problem of your colleague or the friend thoroughly. Okay. He may even hide some information. He may even uh, do not expose or do not explain completely what his problem is. He may hide some information in that, and he can tell you some places he may say he didn't do it or false things. So you just have to go into details of all these things and make sure there is nothing wrong on his part, and then you support. If something is wrong, then you have to advise this colleague, better get out of this or don't do this, stop it. Because this is the true friendship or true person who really cares will say only this. Rather than he will not say, okay, I'll be a partner in your crime and let's continue.
So thanks, and it's a wonderful conversation today we had, and probably we wish you all the best, and maybe for your currently you are associating with the Discovery Channel as a network cameraman. We really glad to see that, and so this is very fruitful. These thoughts and your knowledge, what you share to the younger generation, and thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.